Hello, race fans, and welcome back to the More Freedom Series. Today we have traveled to the Daytona International Speedway for the Daytona 75. This is going to be race number 27 in the More Freedom Series Season 5. The season is starting to wind down, so let's go through your all-important current points. Your points leader is still the 13 of Kingoftheacez. Second's going to be the 25 of JTM. Third will be the 666 of Pistol Pete. Fourth will be the 96 of Nico. Fifth will be the 88 of NM. Sixth will be the 23 of Fuller Than You. Seventh will be the 799 of Mike Check. Eighth will be the 00 of Mudbone. Ninth will be the 49 of Jetman. And rounding out your top 10, the 999 of Deviant. Let's check in on the team and chassis standings. Aces to Zed Motorsports still leads the way. Amish Buggy Racing second. Third will be MBR. Fourth will be Douche Motorsports. And rounding out the top 5 will be G3 Motorsports. Chassis standings are still Dodge, Chevy, and Toyota. So that's a look at all things points here for the Daytona 75. It's shaping up to be an exciting finish to the end of this year. And I'm really excited about it. The fans are piling in. I think it's about time. So let's go racing. As they get these cars fired up, let's go through your starting top 10 today for this Daytona 75. Starting on the pole will be the 25 of JTM, and on his outside, the 203 of Signs. Starting third will be the 88 of NM, and on his outside, the 42 of Mel Say What. Starting fifth will be the 66 of Hondo, and on his outside, the 47 of Dash. Starting seventh will be the 356 of Ice Cream Some Days, and on his her outside will be the 49 of Jetman. Starting ninth will be the 777 of Seabass, and rounding out your top 10 will be the 34 of Super Snake. So JTM puts his Sonic Dodge there on the pole for MBR here today, and he needs those 5 bonus points. He's currently 70 points behind the 13 of Kingoftheacez for the lead of the series, points lead, which now basically only 65 points back. If he can get a lap led here, he'll be 60 points back, and then chipping away at that finishing or that lead right now is JTM. He's going to have help right now at the start of this race with his teammate, the 88 of NM right there. So we'll see if the two brothers can hook up, push to the front of the field, get JTM out, get a lap led. Also, the 777 and the 34 are a couple brothers back there starting in row 5 in 9th and 10th for Amish Buggy Racing. Got the car owner of the 777 down in the bottom. But right behind them is going to be they've got 3 rows of Amish Buggy Racing back there. They've got the 777, the 34, the 00, the 66, and the 660 and the 77 back there. So they've got Amish Buggy Racing stacked up in rows 5, 6, and 7 right now as we're coming down to take this green flag. It is out. We're underway for the Daytona 75. NM with kind of a jump, getting that pedal down, trying to help his teammate, the 25 of JTM. You see 3 wide right now between the 777, the 77, and the 34. So JTM currently out by a car length over the 203 of Signs. Signs his teammate, the 66 of Hondo, trying to push down to the inside of the 88 of NM. Trying to help his teammate, Signs, get out to the lead here as JTM currently running middle line through 3 and 4. On to the trioval they go. I think your first lap led is going to be by that 25 of JTM. Let's bring up your timing and scoring. As always, top 10 will be on your left. Favorite driver scrolling across the top. Notables of the day, 13 of Kingoftheacez started in the 36th position, which honestly means nothing here at Daytona, as Hondo looks like he's about to push out to the front of this field as he has worked to the middle line. Here comes the 77 of Zip and the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile down to the bottom of the track. He's going to try to work under the 66 of Hondo here. So Hondo in the middle line trying to lead a lap here at Daytona as it is 3 wide front to back. throughout the pack right now. So lap led by Hondo. That's actually going to go to the 25 of JTM on the outside line with the help of the 203 of Signs and the 42 of Mel Say What. So JTM with a hot rod underneath him right now here at Daytona, keeping the lead currently. But I think he's going to fall in that lead to the 77 of Zip in just I believe that's going to happen here as Zip works to the middle line, and I think Zip's thinking that maybe that middle line is a little bit better than the low line as we see the tennis scooter working down to the bottom. So Zip up by a little bit here as they work off of 4, headed towards a tri-oval. We're going to see if JTM can lead another lap here on the outside. It looks like he probably did again. So the outside line off of turn 4 through the tri-oval is actually pretty stout right now as we are 3 wide through the entirety of the pack for the most part. We could jump to the back of the pack and see what is going on. So we see way back there in the back of the pack, we were watching the 999 of Deviant. Again, this does not mean anything right now as we still have a couple pit stops to come and lots of racing to go here at Daytona. Hopefully we're going to get 30 laps of green flag action. Fastest lap on the day so far is by the 38 of Baseman at 191.628 miles per hour as we see the tennis scooter now pushed out to the front of this field with the help of the 666 of Pistol Pete, who, running third in the points right now. 420 of Queen of Hearts leads the bottom line with the help of the 710 and the 11. So Scooter is running middle line right now. We're going to see if he jumps to the bottom of the track, tries to get in front of that 420 of Queen of Hearts. Oh, we see some people bouncing off. It's going to be a huge wreck, folks. Huge wreck here at Daytona. Huge wreck at Daytona, folks. This is going to put some of the major players out of this race, I feel like. I see the 88 involved. You see the 47 involved. The 3, the 544, and possibly the 96 to 38 down. Lots and lots of carnage happening here at Daytona. Pace car is coming out onto the track. Your leader is the tennis scooter. He's going to try to bring us back to the green flag as we saw that massive, the big one happening here at Daytona. So Scooter's going to lead us down to this green flag as we see the leftovers of that crash there. So we've got some major players in the field, possibly out of this race. Looks like the 34 Super Snake is puffing smoke, and he is probably most likely going to be done. The 38's probably going to be done. The 544, the 3, looks like the 42 is going to be done. The 203 may be done as well. Looks like, I'm not sure about the 356. She might be okay here. There's your points leader. The 47 looks like he's going to be done, might be done. I know it involved the 799, the 88, the 40 of Veteran Chaos involved. Not sure how many of these other drivers were involved in the carnage here as we see the 34 of Super Snake slowly making his way around this track. Tough break for Super Snake. We're going to see if they can maybe, maybe it's just a rusty spark tube or something like that. They can get him back underway, but it is not looking good here today for that 34 Super Snake. As they are coming into the pits, Scooter going to be leading us down into the pits here today, and we're going to see what Scorer Racing has in store. And we will go through all of those out of the race in just a moment as a result of this caution flag here on lap number 7, probably starting lap number 8 We'll watch what Scooter does as he works into his pits here and see what Score Racing does. They get two right side tires going on to the 10. Fuel going in. Looks like it's going to be a 2-tire stop for Scooter here today. He is down. He is away. The 666 is down on the way. Lots of other people coming into the pits. So Amish Buggy Racing is going to put out. Wow, that's actually impressive on who got in and out of the pits before him, as the 300 of Resemble out before him. But we don't know. We don't know. Let's see what brought out that caution. From the overhead camera view, this caution is going to be brought out by contact. Started, I believe, by the 11 of TC Roberts here. He's going to get into the 66 of Honda, which is going to push the 203 of Signs into the wall. Let's see this happen. From the roof cam on the 47 of Dash. From the roof cam on the 38 of Baseman. And finally, from the roof cam on the 329 of Heck of a Duber. So those involved, I believe, are going to be probably the 66 of Honda, the 40 of Veteran Chaos, the 799 of Mike Check, the 88 of NM. Those out of the race as well as a result will be the 47 of Dash, the 203 of Signs, the 42 of Mel Say What, the 544 of Frederick Winklebaum, the 34 of Super Snake, the 38 of Baseman, and the 3 of Geek Girl Games, all out of the race as a result of the carnage there on the front stretch. Let's go through your current top 10. As you see, your leader is the 300 of Resemble, who started today's race back in 29th. Second's going to be the 666 of Pistol Pete. Third will be the 33 of Harvey Jones. Fourth will be the 10 of Scooter. Fifth will be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Sixth will be the 11 of TC Roberts. Seventh will be the 25 of JTM. Eighth will be the 710 of Roddy. Ninth will be the 777 of Seabass. Rounding out your top 10 will be the 77 of Zip. We're going to see if we've got one to go. It looks like damage on both the 799 and the 88. So it is not looking good for NM's chances here today. Could be a tough break. Like I said, he moved up to 5th in the points and was looking to move up higher. But it looks like he is damaged here on the track. We'll see what the crew was able to get underneath him here today and see if they helped with that damage. As leading us down, yellow flag. Now we're back under green here, as looks like Pistol Pete's going to get a jump there, possibly lead that last lap, as we see the 300 of Resemble trying to get the hammer down. So Resemble trying to get the hammer down on the inside. He is pushing that thing through the floorboard right now. He's going to get some help by the 33 of Harvey Jones, the 420 and the 25 and the 777. So they're going to work down the backstretch here on this restart. He is back out to the lead. JTM trying to work down to the inside of the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Not sure if he's going to get any help by the 777. Couple teammates maybe trying to get up there to help him with the 49 and the 96, as Harvey looks like he might be working out to the lead here. So Harvey Jones trying to 420 is over, boys. We have a massive accident here on the track. It looks like the 420 is over. This is going to involve the majority of the field. Not sure what happened there, but that was a significant amount of carnage. As not sure what they're doing right now. The pace car is out. He's already got the field possibly under tow already. Not quite sure yet. We will see what happens here. But we saw that happen. The 420 was into the wall. She was over. Maybe back onto her wheels. I think she must be back. Oh, she is. They've towed her into the pits. Not sure what's going on. We will catch up to the front of the field as looks like Harvey is your leader right now. So mass amounts of carnage happening here about halfway through this race, as Moon Bunny was able to take over the fastest lap of the day at 191.763. Looks like we're coming into the pits here on lap number 12 with 18 to go. I think we're actually going to get another pit stop before the end of this race. They were only out there a couple laps. Looks like the 77 Zip is staying out. Possible damage on the right-hand side of that 33 of Harvey Jones. 25 is working down to his pits. We are seeing what they're doing. Looks like fuel only for the 33 of Harvey Jones. No tires here, so he is away as everybody works into their pit stall. So we're going to see if JTM gets out of the pits as well. Looks like left side, some tires going on some of these cars. JTM out of his pits, and he's down and away. So we've got some interesting pit strategy happening here today, folks. Zip, Moon Bunny, Duber, and NM all stay out. But let's see what brought out that caution. Well, from high overhead, we're going to see contact between the 420 and the 666 of Pistol Pete. Let's watch this happen. This is a scary accident for the 420 of Queen of Hearts. See Pete get into her there. And she gets hit by King of the Aces and Veteran Chaos there. From the roof cam on the 11 of TC Roberts. Finally from the roof cam on the 13 of King of the Aces. Well, let's check in on who's out of the race as a result of that caution. Looks like it might be... I'm just showing the 420 of Queen of Hearts out of the race as a result. Multiple people involved in that caution. Let's go through your current top 10 after that pit stop cycle. So your leader is the 77 of Zip. Second's going to be the 8 of Moon Buddy. Third will be the 329 of Heck of a Duber. Fourth will be the 88 of NM. Fifth will be the 25 of JTM. Sixth will be the 333 of Keeping It Twisted. Seventh will be the 33 of Harvey Jones. Eighth will be the 300 of Resemble. Ninth will be the 777 of Seabass. And rounding out your top 10 will be the 20 of Adam B 5000. So let's jump back to the back of this pack and check in on and see what is going on with some of these drivers. We'll check in on Jetman, and it looks like he's got some possible right side damage on that car. So some possible right side damage on the car for the 49 of Jetman. We did see damage on the back end of the 666 of Pistol Pete, so he's got damage. Lots of damage happening here. We'll check in and see how King of the Aces does after. Looks like I'm showing possibly Hondo with a black flag here. So Hondo's been black flagged. Not sure what for. But we're getting a black flag on the 66 of Hondo, so he'll have to serve that after we go green, I do believe. So we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, so this is going to be an interesting restart here today with 15 laps to go. Looks like your leader at halfway is going to be the 77 to Zip, so he's going to get those 5 bonus points. And I mean, it's not going to hurt his cause. He currently runs... Where's Zip at? He is 16th in the points, 2 wins this season in his rookie season. So, you know, 3 wins isn't a bad deal for a rookie if he can pull it off. I think they're trying the short strategy, the short pitch strategy here today, and see if they can maybe go one more stop here. I think everybody's got one more stop to go as the green flag is out. We're back underway as Zip leads us across the line. Possibly Moon Bunny, we'll find out. But they are getting these cars fired back up here at Daytona. Down into 1 and 2 they go. JTM down to the bottom of the track. Score is gonna, no, I'm sorry, that is Score on the front of the car. The rest of the car is owned by a heck of a Duber. Duber trying to work down to the bottom of the track as well. So Zip is out to a massive lead right now over the 8 of Moon Bunny and the 25 of JTM. JTM's going to need a little bit of help here by the 777 of Seabass and the Pink Panther, the 95 of Zed Brunna. JTM's got a good run off of turn 3 into 4. He's going to work down to the bottom of the track. He's going to try to get underneath the 77 of Zip. As they work down to the front stretch, I know JTM did not take any tires. We see Hondo coming in for that black flag there. So no tires on the 25 of JTM. It was fuel only. I could not tell you which car took fuel, which car took tires. All we know is a fuel for everybody except for the, you know, like those first 4 or 5 that were in line there. But we're watching a battle for the lead between the 777 of Seabass and the 25 of JTM and the 95 and the 8 of Moon Bunny. So I believe Moon Bunny and Zip are going to have to pit before everybody else. So Seabass out to the lead right now over just the rest of the field, just over everybody. So Seabass out to the lead. He's leading over the Pink Panther, the 95 of Zed Brunna. Also the other pink car, the 8 of Moon Bunny. She's working down to the inside of the 95 right now with the help of the 77 of Zip. And here comes back up here to the front of the field, the 300 of Resemble. So they are trying to work to the front of this field as well. I believe the 88 of NM, who did not take fuel or tires, who has a damaged car back to the 15th position. So he did not pit, but he is back to 15th right now. And Duber also did not pit. So we're going to see how those drivers stack up as we work through this race. So again, we've got one more pit stop to go for everybody. And at this point, one more pit stop. Everybody makes it to the end. If there's any cautions, everybody's going all the way to the end of this race as JTM getting racy, as a matter of fact, right there with the 95 of Zed Brunna. And here he comes to the front of this field, trying to catch up to the back bumper of the 777 of Seabass right now. So JTM is trying his darndest to get a win here today at Daytona as they're about to catch up to the 66 of Hondo, who is damaged and slow on the track. They are going to split him like the Red Sea right there as we see the 8 of Moon Bunny into the pits. JTM out on an island right now as he is the leader of the race, trying to get a win here today for that Sonic Dodge and MBR. He is trying to get win number 3 of the season. He is trying to take over the points lead. There is so much at stake right now at Daytona for a number of these drivers, including the 25, the 666, the 96, the 13, the 88. You know, all of the top 10 have so much at stake right now. And being able to win this race could be just the catalyst that they need. As we see the 77 of Zip ducking into the pits, that's going to be a long road to hoe for the 77. As the 25 still your leader, he is battling with the 777 of Seabass. I think we got... So they pitted about lap 15. That means that they can go I don't know. They're at 8 laps right now, so about another 4 laps before they have to pit. As we see the 20 of Adam B5000 with a heck of a run right now to the bottom of the track. He's trying to work underneath the 25 at JTM. We'll see if JTM comes down. He doesn't. He's not going to have enough time to slam the door on the 20. So Adam may have taken tires, and that might be why his car is just that little bit much better than JTM's right now. So remember, everybody's making it to the end of this race at this point. It's just a matter of when you pit and when you to get in and get out. And if you can have a good in lap and a good out lap, that's going to be the difference between winning and losing this race for this group of people up here in the top 10 right now. You know, JTM, we got the 25, the 777, the 20, the 300, the 333, the 95, and now the 72 of Duchess. So Douche Motorsports has a couple drivers up here. They're 2 ladies. I forgot about when I was talking about ladies of the field earlier. I don't remember. That could have been a different race. Anyway, forgot about Twisted. She is now into the top 6, with Duchess right there behind them. So JTM is again. If he wins this race, this could put him into the top position in the points. King of the Ace is currently running in the 21st position. The 96 of Nico currently running 17th right now. So JTM is trying everything he can at this point to keep everybody behind him. They're about to catch up to the 8 of Moon Bunny. We're going to see if they can, do the old get around everybody as JTM's coming into the pits. Final pit stop for your leader, the 25 of JTM, as we see the 29 of Wishbone Attack has blown up on the track. So the 25 is in. He is working down to his pit stall all the way at the other end of the track, at the other end of pit road. He's got, looks like, a clear shot all the way down to his pit stall. We'll see if he can get in and out here. We'll see if MBR, looks like it is fuel only for the 25 at JTM. They are sending basically their first original tires here at the end of this race. They're going to send their tires. They're going to try to win it with a fuel only stop here at the end. Twisted had a little bit of an extra run there. She's going to get ahead of him here. So again, Wishbone Attack out of the race with an engine failure. So we're watching right now what could be the winners of the race getting up to speed here. I believe the 49 of Jetman might almost be a lap down right now. So it is a possibility that your leader on the track is the 333 of Keeping It Twisted. We're going to keep it right here with Twisted and see what happens. And see the 49 of Jetman ducking in. Later on the track being shown as the 777 of Seabass. So we see all those cars coming out of the pits. There's the 710 of Roddy. There's the 33. We're catch up to the 96, who might be out of gas. He's out of gas, folks. So tough break for the 96 of Nico. Who would I say was the leader? The 777. He's into the pits. So we're going to follow along with Seabass, I guess, as he was your leader. He's led 5 laps here today. He is currently tied with JTM for the highest number of laps led which JTM does need those additional 5 bonus points. So Seabass is your leader. Currently being shown in second was the 356 of Ice Cream Some Days. So we're keeping an eye right now on your leader, the 777 of Seabass. Who is up by 8 miles over the next closest person right now, it looks like. Which looks like it might be the 95 and the 20, which is not great for the 25 who is caught up to the 33. So Seabass again, who is up by like 8 miles right now over second place, which I assume is the 95. He might catch up to the 49 in just a moment. And if himself and Jetman can draft together, looks like the 96 goes a lap down after running out of fuel there. So if Jetman and Seabass can draft together, this could be the dub for Seabass. Looks like Jetman a little bit off the pace. So he is going to give way to your leader, the 777 of Seabass. Again, he's up by, last estimate, 5 seconds. But that's not going to mean anything with the draft that they have. So JTM still, he might not get the win here today, but he definitely is working on a top 10. He's currently running in the 7th position. Kingoftheacez all the way back in 24th here today. But in an amazing fashion, 777 of Seabass, who has pitted, could potentially win this race just running out there 184 miles an hour. As he crosses the stripe, he's going to have 2 laps to go, folks. So 2 laps to go for the 777 of Seabass. And we're going to see if they have enough time to catch up to him and make the pass, as they are currently about 4 miles an hour faster, as it looks like. I'm not sure what. Oh, they lost. They had to go around the 49 of Jetman, and so they lost the draft with each other. So JTM in front of Twisted here. Leader on the track, still the 777 of Seabass. It is going to be close here, folks. We've got 1 lap to go. Seabass is going to take the white flag. He is in danger of getting passed by the 95. So Seabass up here running out front by himself for so many laps is into 3 and 4 right now, with hardly any draft off of turn 4. Your winner here today for the Daytona 75 is the 777 of Seabass. Wow. Amazing into this race. I know it wasn't close, like you're talking a couple seconds, but the deciding factor, really, I don't know that they would have caught him even if they had gotten around the 49 of Jetman cleanly. Your deciding factor here at the end of this race could have been the 49 of Jetman, but Seabass had like an 8-second lead after the pit stops somehow. Like had an 8-second lead after those pit stops and was able to just pull out a win for his first win of the season. And that's going to be his 6th win of his career. So insane. Let's go through your finishing top 10. Again, your winner is a 777 of Seabass. Second's going to be the 20 of Adam B5000. Third will be the 300 of Resemble. Fourth will be the 95 of Zed Brunna. Fifth will be the 72 of Duchess. Sixth will be the 333 of Keeping It Twisted. Seventh will be the 25 of JTM. Eighth will be the 8 of Moon Bunny. Ninth will be the 77 of Zip. And rounding out your top 10 will be the 33 of Harvey Jones. So, wow. Just craziness right there of how Seabass was able to win this race with just an insane pit stop. An insane pit stop by the Twix crew over there for Amish Buggy Racing, and just insane. So, I mean, if the racing can't get better, next week we head to the Paperclip. We're heading over to Martinsville for the Martinsville 75. Man, let's check in on those all-important point standings, as JTM's going to finish top 10. King of the Ace is going to finish back in 24th. Nico finishing 30th, and the 666 finishing 25th. NM finishing 19th, so you're seeing all those points here on the screen. Let's also check in on your team and chassis standings. Looks like, I'm guessing, that Amish Buggy Racing's taken over the lead in the points, but you're seeing all those on the screen as well. Man, I have been so excited about the racing this year. It has just turned out so well. And another great race here today in the More Freedom Series. Your winner today is the 777 of Seabass coming out, and he has absolutely needed this. He has had such a rough go the last, I don't know, since he's been in the More Freedom Series. So 3 or 4 years right now, and he's going to get a win here today at Daytona for Amish Buggy Racing. They are trying to rip the team championship out of MBR's hands and break their 4-season title run. And so congratulations to Seabass. Congratulations to Amish Buggy Racing. And until next time, back here at Daytona, or I'm sorry, back here at Martinsville, take care.